everybody. I am super excited about this video. I have several things that I am starting to get in. I'm replenishing my stash after not having gotten too much lately. And I'm just super excited because I'm getting ready to start a new journal. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and share. So I have some stuff from Coco and Fluff, and then I have some stuff from Theatrical Designs, and I have some stuff from other shops that are coming in soon. So here we go. So we're starting with Coco and Fluff here. So this was from a sale that she had recently. I think it was the Planner Boss Collective sale. She threw in a couple of these for me. So Dawn is a good friend of mine. She's like my shop bestie anyway. And so these she threw in. They're little whiteout things. She's so cute. They're just so adorable. And they feel really nice in your hand. Like they're so like small and like perfect. I like this. So I'm excited to give those a try. I did get 2 of these pens. So these are the Calm 0.5 pens. I had one of these. It was from a different shop, but same brand. It was teal and it was just one color. But this one has a black ink pen, a red ink pen, and then a pencil. And it's really neat. I did buy 2 of them. I have started testing out the other one. And it is really handy to go through. I like to write my to-do lists in black and then cross it out in red. I don't know, something about it just is really exciting. Anyway, so I'm excited for that. And then these things here, sorry, the packaging, let me open this up. So I need to get my sheet, my order sheet out. Okay. That's just a really thick piece of paper. I thought maybe it was like stuck together or something. No, it's just really thick. Okay, so this is a small sticker notebook and it has the sticker release paper on it. I actually got this for my daughter. So my oldest daughter is 5 and a half. She would correct me, say, I'm 5 and a half, Mom. Anyway, so this is for her. She started using her own journal lately, and so I give her a bunch of my stickers, things that maybe I'm not going to use anymore, or leftovers from kits or freebies from shops and whatnot, and she just absolutely loves it. And so she needs a place to start putting some of her stickers, and I thought this would be a great place for me to put leftover stickers from when I'm using them and just like replenish her stash periodically. And then speaking about that, she is getting close to needing a new journal. And so during the sale, these were just a really good price. I don't remember what it was, but this is hand-drawn art from Dawn. It's from the Baked with Love collection. Little buttons is so cute. And you have the back. And this is all dot grid journal here. And it's a really good quality. It's also, though, not a super expensive journal or something, but it is good quality and cute designs and something that my 5-year-old loves, and supporting a friend in the process. So we got those for her. And then the journal, words are hard. The journal came with this adorable Baked with Love bookmark, which that's so cute. Okay, and then I did also purchase this bookmark as well. It's from the Plague Doctor collection. And so I am starting a few new books. And yes, I am reading more than one book right now. So I need more than one bookmark. So I'm really excited that came in the mail with that. And then I got a few other things. So I got, let's see here. I got some goals here with Lily. And then this is, did I write it down? It kind of looks like she's reading, which I like that. And then this is reading, so it's a new book, buttons. Like I said, I have 2 books that I'm currently, I have 2 books that I need to start, and then I have 2 books that I'm currently reading, and that's a whole thing. I'll explain in another video. Anyway, so that was what I actually ordered. And then it came with some of these freebies. And so this is from her Novel Brew collection, those freebies. And so are these little soft touch journal type cards. And then there's this, so this is a vellum sticker. Very, very pretty, very soft. I like that. And then the $25 freebie, again, from the Novel Brew collection. And then there's a bunch here from Shop Swap Bag. So let's see. Oh, I think I'm upside down with some of these. Okay. So Saucy's Sticker Co. Hey, there's me. Okay, and then this is Fairy Love Designs. And then Wilson Wild. And then you've unlocked a secret deal. Okay. The Planner's World. And more Planner's World fun stuff. And then Arts and Crafts by I'm not sure how to say that name. Right, and then Sugar Pop Fizz, not a hugger. That's cute. And then Caffeine Queens. And Sammy Lynn Planning. And then Lauren Phillips. Okay, so this is everything that I got from Coco and Fluff. And I'm going to move this over and then do the theoretical designs. Okay, so this is from Theoretical Designs. I absolutely love her packaging. It's amazing. I hate ripping into it and ripping the tissue paper, but at the same time, if I kept all of the cute tissue paper from her, I would have boxes full of it. So, yeah, let's just look. Don't judge me. I'm gonna just rip into it. Here we go. Okay, so some of it is saved. Some of it. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nobody panic. It's okay. Let me get my order page out. Yes. Okay. All right. And so I got a few different things here. Let's see. Okay. That's gotcha. So I think this is, yeah, this is, it is a freebie. Okay, so this is super cute. I like the little icons and everything. I did get this. This is a vinyl sticker, and it's nice and soft and squishy. I like that. And then this is, I guess I should turn it upside down. This is on washi paper, so it's days of the week. And then this is So Tired of Being So Tired. And then mood. So it's like a mood tracker. And then these are, for journaling sheets. Get started with the journaling prompt. And then brain dump. Okay, and then I also got some sticky notes. Let's see if I can get it open. This is challenging, guys. Packaging is hard. See, I really like that. I'm probably going to keep that to put on a journal or something. Oh, but that's pretty too, so I don't know which side I want to use. All right, so let's see. There we go. When all is filled, just rip it. Okay, so we have these sticky notes, which I like the grid paper on, and then a side note, which is nice, good, and simple. And then I got some washi tape, which I actually have a piece of paper just right here that we can test it on. So let's see. There's that. I have a feeling I need to keep that. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And then, so this is definitely like a silver hollow type tape. Oh, yes, there we go. They're so cute. Just look at them. I don't know what that is, but it is so stinking adorable. It probably won't show up on this paper. I mean, I guess it is. They're so cute. But yeah, it's that silver hollow. And yeah, I just had to. And it's not gonna cut or come off with that. I'm gonna have to cut it. And I don't have scissors right here, but I'll do it in a minute. Anyway, so this was my order from Theoretical Design, and I will be back in just a moment for you, a couple days for me, waiting on a Journalsay order and then a subscription order that I can show you and then explain kind of how I want to set my journals. Anyway, so I will be back in just a moment. Okay, so it's been a while for me since I filmed the first part because I was waiting for stuff to come in. Not so long for you, but I wanted to start by doing a few that are a little less planner-y necessarily, but that I'm super excited for. So first off, what we're going to do is my nails. So these are Glamnetic nails. I've not gotten them before. This is my first time, and yes, this is what I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love these. I've had them on for a few days now. Actually, I've had them on all week, come to think of it. They are a lot stronger than I expected them to be. They definitely are holding up to like everyday wear and chores and, you know, mom life with the kids. These ones are color changing, and you might actually see it on camera, like if I start to get hot, you know, they do change color. It's not doing it right now because, you know, squeezing my finger apparently isn't going to do it. But if I run under some hot water, but it's also neat because it's been warming up here lately. It was in the upper 70s or low 80s today. And so when I would go outside, it definitely would heat up. Or when I was doing a bunch of activities like around the house and stuff, it would start to change, which was really kind of cool. Anyway, I am planning to order another set, not this exact one, obviously, but some more to see if just the quality, I assume the quality is the same, you know, across all of their products. I'm just really impressed that these are like advertised as color changing, and they really are. Like, they actually work. So that was exciting. Another thing I got, and I'm super excited about this too, is this little toast guy. He is a lamp. Well, not really a lamp, but a light. And you just, oh, what happened? He was working earlier. Oh, that's what happened. Is his light was turned way down low. But he's so cute. So I'm going to put him on my desk just because he makes me happy. And then I also got this little cutie patootie. So this is a little hedgehog doll thing. It reminds me of my Heidi character that I draw. It's just so cute. And it just fits in my hand, and he just makes me so happy. So I got him from Hobby Lobby. That's where I got the toast thing also. But I got him from Hobby Lobby, and my daughters, I had gotten them. One of my daughters has a little axolotl, and the other one has a little white and pink cow, and they absolutely love them. They take them everywhere with them. And I thought about getting myself one then too, but it's something about just holding it is so satisfying. I don't know why, but I just wanted one to sit on my desk and just make me happy. And you know what? Why can't I? You know, just I don't care that I'm an adult. He just, although I would question that sometimes. But anyway, so there's him. Cool. Anyway, so this is some storage. Now this is from Hobby Lobby also. These were, the set was just over $3, like $3.50 or something like that. Oh yeah. And he was like $6. And then this was the same price as him, about $6. So not super expensive. We'll see if the toast thing lasts. Anyway, so I got these to help with a storage system that I am going to start doing for my desk. And these are going to be for like a lot of the stickers and whatnot that I'm going to be using frequently, and tapes and whatnot. And I do like that they stack pretty nicely. So you can see that it has the raised edge kind of thing there. And so they do stack pretty nicely. So let me get out the other thing. So this I got off Amazon. I don't remember how much it was, but I got this off Amazon, and it's just like a little crate thing. It came as a 2-pack. And if you can't tell what my favorite color is, right? It's a greenish color. I love teal. I also love this like kind of mossy sage green color. Anyway, so I got this first, and I was like, if you follow Dawn over at Coco and Fluff, she does this, and she's actually who I got the idea from. She has like a little basket thing. I think she picked up at like the dollar store or something like that. And she has these like just little acrylic containers that fit inside it. Now hers fit very nicely. Mine don't, because I'm silly. I didn't measure. I just went out and bought stuff. But that's okay. So, you know, I can put a couple in there. I did check. This does fit, you know, like this. So I can put stuff underneath, and I can put like washi or something like that up top, or pens or something, and it'll work. I definitely think that this will work for what I'm wanting. And yeah, I need a place to keep stuff on my desk, but not necessarily on my desk. I can move it easily, and it's not a permanent fixture there. So that's a lot of what this is going to be for. And I really love that this collapses, because like I said, it comes in a set of 2. So if I don't need one of them, I can just fold it up, and it's a lot easier to store this way. So that is that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to share with you is my box from, sorry, they put the sticker like right in the middle of the thing. But my box from Jane's Agenda. Now I did open a little bit because I really hate how the sticker sticks. So I did take that off. But so this is the theme. It is a nautical theme this month. But this is the theme of it. You've got the kind of thank you card to tell you about the box, and you have all the spoilers. Now I pay attention to the spoilers because I want to know if I want to skip the box or not. And there's always something in the box that makes me not want to skip it. So I don't know. I don't know. I just keep it. And then I saw a spoiler. So if you are a subscriber to Jane's Agenda, then you've already seen this, because they sent out an email and it's been posted in the subscribers Facebook group. But there's big spoilers for the July box, which I'm so excited about. I'm actually very excited about the majority of, well, I'm excited about everything we've seen in that box. This one, I'm not a huge coastal person. I definitely prefer mountains over the coast, but that doesn't mean I don't like the coast. And I know, I'm sorry, I'm going to have a lot of these paper thingies. I was going to take all of these off beforehand, but then I thought, no, everything looked so nice in the box. I wanted you to see how it all came. I didn't want to take it all apart. But I am going to take some of these things off so that we can just ooh and ah over everything and not fiddle with packaging. So these are the dashboards. So I get the deluxe box. So that is the monthly cover club and the lifestyle box all together. And so I'll explain a bit more about what comes in each of those. But basically the monthly cover club is what is in this. So I'll package that separately. And then the planner lifestyle box is some more dashboards, a set of inserts, and the inserts are change every month. Sometimes the inserts go to the Jane's Agenda site. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they alter it a little bit before they put it on the site. It all depends. But a lot of times, from what I've noticed, and I haven't been subscribed to Jane's Agenda for a full year yet. I think September will be a full year for me, but it will, well, with the September box, with the anniversary box, it'll be a full year. but I have noticed that a lot of the inserts that come in the subscription boxes will come to the shop a couple months later. So if that part you're like concerned about and you don't know if you want to subscribe or not, then yeah. But anyway, this is a bag. You saw it came saran wrapped and everything. This is actually very nice. This feels, so it is a canvas bag. I did see that before. It's more like a linen canvas bag. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's very flexible and it's nice and soft to the touch. Don't get me wrong, like, it is a little bit coarse and everything. I mean, it is a bag, but these straps are super nice. Very, very silky and soft. It has that open, you know, flat bottom, which is good. This thing is huge. This thing is huge. I was gonna say I could fit my head in there, but that's just because I'm standing up and like looking down into it, because that's not weird, right? And this is one big side pocket here. Definitely would fit my water bottle. So, okay, so I have one of these giant 40-ounce water bottles, and it fits, like, handle and all. It fits in there. Let me close that so I don't accidentally spill anything. Okay, yeah, it's a good size pocket. I'm impressed. I like this a lot. I like the neutral colors on it. I like the minimal branding. I understand she's going to brand her products, but I like that it's minimal, because to me it makes this item still much more functional. Because if it's like this huge branding or, you know, crazy colors or whatever, I'm probably less likely to actually use it on a day-to-day basis. So that I'm super excited about. Let's see. So that was part of the lifestyle box. I'll go over these items because these are also part of what they consider the lifestyle box. Now, these cards, I don't know, they might come in the monthly cover club too. I don't know. But she always has these cards, little cards on theme for the box, for the deluxe box. I can't speak on the other ones. And this is a soft touch card. It is very nice. I do really enjoy that. But you can layer those inside your cover or stick them on dashboards or clip them places. However, this is really pretty. In a sunshine state of mind. It is pretty. And then it's the thank you card, really, but you can stick it in and clip it in just like with the other pieces. So this is a travel insert. I'll get to this in just a minute. I want to look at some of the dashboards first, because I have the attention span of a gnat. Okay, so real quick, these are clear stickers. I guess they're like PET sticker type things. They are cut already, so they are kiss cut, which is nice. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they are big, which not that big of a deal. I do like that they're clear and just like black line, so they're not going to be super bright or anything on the paper. They'll blend in with plenty of things, which is nice. I guess that's why I said it was kind of nice that they're like that. Anyway, so then these are the dashboards that come in the lifestyle box or the deluxe box. So I got them less because I like what it is, and more because I like the color palette. Something kind of soft and neutral. The colors are still very, is saturated the word I want to use? It's not super bright, super vivid, but like the color palette is softer, but the pictures are very clear, and I love it. Like they're very pretty. I do like that part of it, the tones and everything in there. So that makes me happy. And then this is a dashboard. It is smaller than a cover because a dashboard is going to be the size of your pages. And so it's just kind of one of those things that goes doo-doo like that. It's nice. I don't really, honestly, I haven't found a good way to use these dashboards that don't add a ton of bulk, but I also have a crazy ton amount of stuff in my planner. And I know that this has a backing, a plastic backing on it. I was about to say a plastic backing on the back, but that's kind of redundant. And don't do this to the front, you will ruin it, because you will scratch off the stuff if you do that to the front. But as soon as you take that off, it becomes clear, nice and clear. And then of course now you see my ring light because of it, and you see my other lights. So yeah, very pretty. Okay, and then let's look at the inserts. Okay, so these are travel inserts. I don't know, honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to use it. So there is an outfit planner. So you have 7 days and then dot grid on the back. I do like that because you can just take a page for one trip, and then you don't have to worry about, oh, one side is for this trip, I need to save the other side for another trip, what did I do with it, you know, you lose it, whatever. No. And then there's packing lists. I don't always like pre-made packing lists, but at the same time, it does save a little bit of brain space. So that is kind of nice. But there's several packing lists. 2, 3, it looks like there's 4 of each of everything. So there's a trip planner, destination, airline information, so like departing, returning, all that sort of fun stuff. Honestly, my mom might really like this because she flies and travels more than I do. And then there's a trip itinerary. So you've got from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., which seems pretty reasonable for when you're traveling. So there's 4 days of those, and then there's a conference companion. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So there's a conference companion. Again, I love the idea of all of this. I just don't honestly know when I would use it. If this was back like when I started teaching or when I was working on my master's, I would have used this all the time because I was constantly traveling for different events and conferences and stuff. But yeah, I'm not so much anymore. That's okay. So, and then you have notes, so date, topic, and then 2 parts of notes. I'm guessing to go with a conference. So you can take notes at the conference. Now, honestly, I would just take a notebook. But this, I mean, really, you could use it for anything. It doesn't have to be for travel. But I like the idea of these travel inserts. I just don't know that I'm going to use them right now. Okay, and then there are these little, oh, they're stuck together. Oh, guys, why? Oh, there you go. Okay. So then we have these little anchor dudes. Yes, I did just call them anchor dudes. They're little paper clips. They're anchors, and they're cute. And let's see. So all of that is the lifestyle box, and then this is the monthly cover club. And if you get the lifestyle, or if you get the deluxe box, you get all of it. If I can get it out. Okay. And then, of course, everything has to be in its own packaging, because why wouldn't it be? You know? And don't mind me, I am filming this after a very long and tiring day. It is, I don't know what time it is. It is after 10:30 because 10:30 is when my last class finished. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. These are the dashboards. It is double-sided, and I don't know how I feel about this. So if let's say you want this as your cover, oh, that's super pretty, but then you go and open it, oh, it's a different thing. I don't know how much I like that. And I think for this cover, this particular one, I don't mind it so much because I do honestly enjoy both pictures. I do honestly enjoy both of those. There have been some covers, the dashboards for the covers, where they do this. And one of the pictures I really love. And so it's like, do I put that on my cover part or do I put that on the open part? Because which one am I going to see more? Well, I'm going to see this part more because quite frankly, I hardly ever close my planner. It lives on my desk because I work from home, I homeschool, I have a shop, I live in my office, at the house. I live here. I do all my stuff here. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's my internal struggle at the moment. How do I decide? Anyway, so this is I'll pull out a piece of paper again. So this is the bookmark for this month. I like that they kind of went with a pinkish tone. It's not super pink. It's not super bright pink, which I appreciate, but it is enough so that you can definitely still tell that it's pink, but it's like the coral. It's okay. So that's a bookmark. And then we have these covers, which they do have the plastic on the back. And I might have to get out my scissors again to get it off because these nails just do not let me do it. And you have to be really careful. So again, like, do not do this on the front. You will scratch off all of the pretty decoration and printing and everything that is on the front. This stuff is only on the back side of it. I should have my tweezers out and do this with my tweezers because I'm gonna end up cutting myself doing this with the scissors. That is just my luck, just what I would do. Okay, and now I have to get the other one off, and then I have to get a white piece of paper so you can actually see what these are. Oh, that is the wrong side. That almost made me super sad. But the whale is safe. No whales were harmed in my inability to discern the front from the back. Nobody panic. We're good. Nobody saw that. Nobody's gonna know. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. See, I try to get it started over by the edge here where the discs would go because it always gets caught up on those. And sometimes I can pull it clean off so nicely, and sometimes this happens where it just clings and it's just so clingy. Anyway, I'm getting a piece of paper so you can see. So this is, and I have to get the dog hair off because it's everywhere. So this would be the back. It is so pretty with all the whales and the speckles, and it is raised. And I know Jane's mentioned it before what kind of printing it is, and I don't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll know it if I hear it. Anyway, so the nice pretty whales. This is the back cover. I think I might do it for the front. I don't know. But this is the front cover, which again is very pretty. And again, there's more dog hair because dogs. Anyway, so I do enjoy this as well. I do like this color blue. I'm glad you didn't just do the light blue, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to play around with all of the different layering and see what I'm feeling at the moment. So this is my Jane's Agenda. Now we're gonna move this stuff to the side so I can pull out even more stuff. Yes, I do have even more things, guys. I kind of went crazy with some stuff. And so I don't remember if I said in my last video or not what I am planning on doing for my planning system. So I use Janesagenda for everything, and maybe at some point I'll do a flip through of that so you can see everything that's in there. But I've been doing a lot more journaling. So here we go. We're gonna pull this over here. And okay. So many things in here. So I have a journal, I have covers, I have ink, I have orders upon orders. I have these little doodads. Oh, and I have another one of these. So this little doodad, I'm sure you've seen these back. If you're like me, you know, and back in school, you would have index cards on these to review, right? Your flashcards. Anyway, I saw, who was it? It was Amanda from Avalon and Ninth. A long time ago, guys. Probably a year or more ago. She puts her most commonly used sticker sheets, like scripts and characters, on, she hole punches, or puts, does a hole punch on it and then puts it on one of these. And I don't know why I haven't just taken her up on trying that sooner, but I did. I didn't, and so now I am. These are 2-inch ones. I think maybe $5, not even, on Amazon. Super inexpensive. So there's that. I am going to start doing, I'm going to try to start doing some fountain pens. And so I got this. Yeah, the box is a little messed up. I got it off Amazon. It's a platinum brand. It is classic ink. It's a sepia black. Now, will I be swatching this out for you? No, I will not, because I'm going to spill this all over myself if I do, and I don't want to do that. But I am super excited for this. I don't know if you can kind of see in there, but it is definitely a sepia tone, and yeah, I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna keep in the box. But I'm super excited about that. The pen should come in. It was supposed to come in tomorrow. So I'm filming Thursday night. It was supposed to come in tomorrow and Friday. And then within a matter of like 2 hours, it got moved to Saturday and now Monday. So I'm probably just going to end this video before it arrives. But I am getting a pen. I will share either here or on my social media, like on Instagram and whatnot, all the fun things on how it's working out. Okay, next up, I'm going to do the journal first. So this is an Allie Ray's journal. This thing is super thick. It's like 1,000 pages, so it's 500 sheets of paper. And this is a standard TN size. I really liked how it feels in my hand. It is a soft cover. That she does have hard covers for this as well. I think she has like 4 or 5 sizes of planners. I know there's like an A5 and a B6 and this, and like a small one. That might be all. There might be another one. I don't remember. Anyway, I really have fallen in love with her journaling on her Instagram. And I really love how it can be whatever you want it to be, because this is literally just paper, just grid, literally just grid paper. That is all that is in here. That is it. That's all that it is. It is a chunky grid notebook. And I absolutely love that, because there's nothing in here that tells me this page has to be used like this, or this page is meant for this day. You have to journal that day on this, or white it out, or use a sticker, or whatever. I like that it's whatever I want it to be. And then I had to get a couple of things from Lauren Phelps to go with it. And so, yep, Lauren Phelps. So I got a cover for it, and this cover is specifically made for this journal. So this journal has a 4 centimeter spine because she's chunky, and not everybody makes a cover for that thick of a spine. and they teamed up and did their own thing. You know, did a collab. That's the word I'm looking for. And I am trying now to put this cover in here without completely ruining everything. And people, please don't come at me for this. It's getting done. No notebooks are harmed in the process. There we go. There. Yay. And now you get to see my ring light. But she's there. She's protected. There's actually like a little room in there. So I can definitely put some stickers in here and make it bulk up a little bit. I'm not going to put a ton on every single page because the point is I do actually want to journal. And another reason why I got this size is because it feels like a full page, like kind of lengthwise. I know it's a little shorter here than a full, page would be, but I didn't want to be overwhelmed and I didn't want to feel like I had to fill up a whole page like on an A5 size. Because right now I do have an A5 Lauren Phelps planner. I was gonna say journal, but it's really a planner. And I feel like I have to fill up the whole thing and I hate that feeling. I hate it with a passion. And it makes me kind of not want to do anything with it. And so I wanted something more manageable. And then I also had to get this pencil board. That's what it's called. Boards are hard, guys. So it is a standard N1 size. It has, oh, you can't see that there. Can you see that? No, you can't see that there either. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull something out. Don't judge me. Yes, it's a backside of a cutting mat, but here you can see it. Kind of, sort of. So you see you have the ruler on one side, and then you have markings here and on the bottom so that you can properly space your tabs, which I think is really genius. I love that idea. And it's just gonna fit so nicely, like so. Like a nice little pencil board should. And I know that this paper can handle a fountain pen because the owner of the shop, she uses exclusively fountain pens in her own journals on her social media. So I know she can, I know it can handle it. So I'm super excited about this. Okay, next up, I'll move stuff out of the way here, guys. It's taking over. And I'm gonna move these guys over here real quick so I can move some more stuff around. Like I said, my stuff is taking over my desk and I need to get it put away, or else my husband's gonna start being like, what all did you get? Yeah, well, he'll live. Okay, so I have some more stuff from Coco and Fluff. So I know I showed an order and now I'm showing a subscription and an order. Yes, I get a lot of stuff from Dawn. Okay, so first the subscription. So this is the vellum sheets. So pretty from this month. So it's Lily's Little Diner is the theme. So pretty. That goes over there with my order. And so I get the journaling subscription with the washi paper. And so you get a cute little vinyl to go with it. You get some month stickers in the paper of your choosing. You get a couple little soft touch cards, which I love. I have a thing on the side of my computer that I can stick sticky notes on, and I tape the monthly soft touch cards to it because they're just cute and I like cute stuff. And then so there's shop information on one, and then there's a calendar on another, which is cute. I like that. I like it. Okay, and then you have a little freebie, and then we get into more stuff. So let's see, I'm gonna need a piece of paper here so we can really see the artwork nicely. If I can pick it up. So we've got some big stickers. They're not full sheets, so it's not all of this, but it is, the 3 elements are quite large, which I like to start off the month or whatnot. or on a page that you plan to journal and just nothing happened on. And then you've got some strips here and then some big deco. And I really love this new style of hers. It makes my heart happy. And then more deco. And then there's gonna be, ooh, okay. Okay, so more deco, and I like the roughness and the edges of the boxes as well. And then we got, oh, the paper's like sticking to each other, but that's okay. It's just what washi paper does, guys. It's okay. And then we have some florals in that color scheme, just so cute, so pretty. And then some postage stamp type deco. So a lot of the artwork is the same from sheet to sheet, which is fine. It doesn't bother me one bit. And then the little tiny boxes. So these could be used in a smaller planner or, I don't know, even a monthly. Like you can make a little scene inside a box on a monthly. That would be kind of cute. And then I love these for layering. And there's always a sheet of some kind of something like that. And then we have some bigger deco with some more florals. And then we have some more of these like paint swatch kind of splash things. These are like watercolor, and I can see there's a very faint pink one here and here as well. So it's gonna be really pretty on your paper. It's ink swatches. And then you have a monthly type page. It doesn't have to be monthly, but you've got 2 things of washi here. You have all the dates this month, important appointment to do, birthday goals, and then some deco in June. And so it's just a very simple monthly setup. And then you have some washi type thing, although it's very ripped edges, and these are kiss cut and just very nicely done. Very nice. And then you've got a full sheet here, and so you can rip and do whatever you want with that. This is already cut into strips, so you can, you know, cut in whatever you want, but they're already cut in strips, so it's like a big thing of washi. And then you always get these days and dates, which I love, very versatile. And then you get weekdays, enough for the month, and then you get the dates. So, and it's literally just the month and day. Oh, I'm sitting here like this. I don't know if you guys even saw anything. So then you get this, the months and the days. I'm just gonna kind of flip back through here while I put stuff back, because I honestly don't know if you saw anything that I just shared, because I am too busy looking at it myself, and I was holding the paper up. And yeah, so this is the washi again, and then this is the monthly thing, and then these are the ink swatches, and then big deco with flowers, and then layering elements, and then these are the little tiny deco boxes that I was like, oh, you can decorate a monthly box in them with them. These are the stamp style ones. These are the big florals, which I really like. Really like this, the color palette. And then some big deco scenes. And then some big deco like signs. And then some strips and big deco collages. And then a full sheet. Okay, so this with the vellum that I showed at the start is all part of the subscription. And this is just the washi subscription, or, well, I mean, it is the washi subscription. It's a journaling subscription with washi paper. So there's that. And then I just hit my camera, I'm so sorry. And then we have another one of these. And so I've watched one of Dawn's videos since I filmed the first part of this video, and she's putting these in all of her orders because she's just awesome, and they're super cute, and I love them, and they just feel really nice in your hand. Okay, so this is an order I got. Let me get my packing slip out. Okay. Oh, sorry, she writes sweet notes on my order slips. Okie dokie. So the freebies this month, or the freebies every month, follow the subscription. And so you'll get those, and then you get the soft touch cards, which I might give these freebies to my daughter. She loves Coco and Fluff, and she loves decorating her journal. So I'm probably gonna give these freebies to her, and she will be over the moon. So, and these are this is just a big strip that you can tear and layer and all the things. All right, so here I have 2 more journaling kits, and these are for past things. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what all I have here. Okay, so these are for past collections and that she has been redoing and revamping and all the things. And so one is Cafe Leafy. I'm trying to find, there's the page that I'm looking for. Blah. Sorry guys, washi paper just sticks to each other. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the paper, there's nothing wrong with Dawn. It's just how the paper is. It likes to stick, and that's okay. Because it's beautiful and it feels amazing and it sticks so nicely in our planners. Okay, so we have the Cafe Leafy and then the Stargazer. And so these are 2 of my most favorite past kits. There's also the reading one that I wanted, but I know I'm not going to use it until probably closer to fall, like August or September time, because it has more of those vibes to it. And so I figured I would use these now. And so you have your full page and then some deco. And this follows the same basic format as the subscription. I'm sure there are going to be pieces that are a little different, but so far all of these are the same format. And then you get a page of this, and then a page of this, which is standard. It's the same all the time. I'm guessing you're not going to get the month though, because that doesn't make sense, because this could be for any time. It's not like it's coming in a subscription. And then you get, this is the monthly, and then you have, oh no, he's stuck. It's okay. It's not an actual sticker, it's just the border stuff. And to be fair, this was sitting in the packaging for probably a little too long while I waited for some other stuff to come in. So this is entirely my fault, because they got stuff. Okay, so then we have the nice full page and then the more deco. So that's our Stargazer kit. And then the other one I got is the Cafe Leafy. So we have the full page and then some pretty deco and then some strips. And then some more deco with strips. No. Okay. There we go. This is not just Dawn's washi paper. My washi paper likes to stick too, and I'm fully convinced it's me that's the problem. Okay, so we have that and some more deco and then some more of these days. I'm just gonna be rolling in days. And then the monthly spread and more days and dates and then a full page. So I love it all. I'm so excited to start using it in my journal. I do want to put the full page though on top so I remember what's in there. Okay, I'm going to be moving the stuff to the side because I got something big, guys. It's something big. I did a thing. Oh, I did a thing. I did. I finally broke down and did it. I ordered some Journalsay. And as soon as this came in, I opened it and I started looking at some of the stuff inside, and I stopped myself. I was like, nope, I have to film it. But then I went and ordered some more stuff, and it's on its way. It actually just cleared customs today. So I'm not sure when it's going to get here, but I will post this video before that arrives because I'm not going to wait. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So we have a nice day, which I am, and just, you got your nice card, and just so many things. So I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to have my piece of paper here because I know I got some stuff that was clear. And now you see why I have my little boxes, because I am going to need them to put stuff in and organize it. So I started here. I started opening this, and I was like, oh, they're all loose. So yeah, I decided I should probably wait to open the rest of the packaging. But these are all just like little coffee splatter things. And some of them are layered with stuff. Yes, I know the words are upside down. You'll live. Okay, so this is all the PET type sticker stuff, and there's repeats for sure. But it's so pretty. I like them all. It makes me happy. So I just had to. So I got that in the black gray color, and you know what? They had a whole thing of them. And honestly, I don't know how much this pack was, to be quite honest with you, but there are so many things on that website that's like $1.50 or $2.20 or whatever. Okay, like very inexpensive. And I was like, you know what? I can just get all 6 of them for like $7. Might as well. Now, don't quote me on that. I don't know if this particular item was $7 total, but you get the idea. Okay, so these are all literally the same exact thing as the other ones. They're just a different color. And yep, there are repeats here, which is fine. I actually like that because I'm not so afraid to ruin something if I use it. I'm not gonna be afraid and hoard things. I'm not gonna show every single detail of one. Okay, but anyway, you see them, they're all in purple, which makes me happy. And then, and yes, don't judge me. Yes, I'm sticking them in there together. You guys will live. So now we're gonna look at the blue. They're so pretty. And these colors are, I've never really used PET stickers before, but these colors are so vibrant. They're so pretty. I really enjoy them. Yes, I'm going quickly through this because they're all pretty much exactly the same. And you know what? It is, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:14 at night. I'm getting tired, y'all. But if I do this, or if I don't do this now, I'm not gonna get it filmed for you. And I've been wanting to film for you guys for a while now because it's been a while, and I want to get back into the routine of doing it and sharing my planning with you guys, not just shop stuff, but just what I'm doing as well. So you see all of the pretty things, and that's brown. I definitely went with a theme with this particular order. I really liked all of the coffee type things, or these, you know, these ring type things, because you'll see a few things. I'm using the word things way too much right now. But anyway, you'll see several items that follow this style. So yeah, and then, yep, so there's the green ones. A very pretty green. And I decided while doing this to just get all of them. Yes, one, because they were fairly inexpensive, but two, because, oh, here's the packaging. So it's notebook trace, collage, printing, film, stickers, 30 pieces per pack. And there were 6 packs. So that's a whole lot of pieces. Yes, I'm a math person, and yes, I could probably do that math in my head, but I'm not going to right now because I'm not working. Right. So what I am noticing is that the exact patterns of these are not all the same from color to color. Like, they're definitely similar, but they're not exactly the same, which I appreciate. I like the variety in them. They're similar enough, but they're not exact. So I definitely appreciate that. Okay, next up is gonna be this. So this is, it's war damage contribution. It's 40 pieces. So these are kind of like what we just saw, although they are, oh, there we go. I don't know what kind of paper that is because it feels matte, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that texture. But yeah, so it's got that inkiness to it, and it's got like the stamp pieces there, so it kind of looks like a postage stamp, but it's definitely got those inky rings to it as well. Let's see if I can sort out a few to show you. So yeah, I thought that would be a really neat layering effect. So there's that. And so this guy is full of that first stuff. So I'm going to set him off to the side. And we're going to plop those into another one. Oh, someone didn't want to come out of the bag. There you go. You've joined your friends. Okay, so let's look at some books for a moment, because I have a whole nother 6 set of, yeah, 36, yep, of stuff. So I'm gonna hold off on that for just a moment. Look at some other stuff. So this is, it's coffee. Oh, yeah. I don't know if this is sticker paper or if it's just paper, but it's neat. Definitely it's definitely thicker, so it makes me think that it is a sticker. Let's see. I'm not going to get this with these nails. I should have brought my tweezers over. I'm not going to try this with my scissors. Yeah, that's definitely trying to come apart. If I had my tweezers, this would work so much better. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's like washi paper. That's so cool. That's okay. I mean, it's not, ooh, it just came out. It's not exactly washi paper, I don't think, because it has a kind of film on it that washi paper doesn't have, but that's really pretty. I like that. I like how thin it is. And then there's this. I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce things, but it's 20 pieces. Yep, 20 pieces. So I'm gonna say it's 20 pages. And then so we have all of these stamp-like things on white paper, and then the same thing on PET, and then I'm guessing it's just gonna repeat. Yeah, so that's really nice. Again, good for the layering, and yeah, you can tell I like green. I'm a little bit of a sucker for it, and that's okay. I mean, if you couldn't tell, because you know, my sweatshirt and the toast thing, and then my containers, and then my water bottle that you saw, which I'm actually going to take a drink right now because my throat's getting a little dry. Oh, this is like a full sheet. That's neat. Ooh, and then that's a full sheet. That's cool. And there's more of those. That would be really neat. Layering. That looks like it's repeating the same thing, but that's okay. All right, so there's that one. And then there's this little Enjoy Coffee book. So it's got washi paper, stickers, and then the PET of the same page. So I'm not a big people person in my planner, but there's so many other things in here that I absolutely love. I couldn't help myself. Again, I love the greens. I love the kind of funkiness of it, all the script and everything. And like I said, it's kind of with a coffee-ish thing. Yeah. I went with coffee-ish this time. I did not stick with a bunch of coffee stuff for the other one because I knew I did a bunch this time. I honestly don't remember what I got in my other order that's on its way, but it'll just be a fun surprise when it comes. Okay, so I am gonna be sticking these in a container over there. Right, and then I got these golden flowers. So it's another sticker book. It's I don't know how many. So it's got, those are the sheets. So 20 sheets, because I'm guessing it's going to be 2 of each. Yeah, because it's the PET and then the washi. And so I like these because they're already kind of collaged for you, because that's one big sticker right there. So I really like that. It makes me not have to think nearly as much. And I'm not usually a big yellowish person, but I went with the yellow because it is getting into summertime, and I thought that it would be a nice way to brighten up my planner, but also I feel like the yellow can go with the, like, go into fall as well, can transition. And then I got this one. Again, I don't know how many pages, probably 20 as well. But it's the same concept. It's just slightly different. This one is not as vibrant. And it does have the right PET right behind it. This is a lot of postage stamp. Oh, it's September. Okay, so a bunch of postage stamp stuff, which is nice. I like that. I like the layering with the script and everything. Yes, they all have the clear page too. I've just kind of been skipping it because we can't really see it that well. And then, yeah. So many pretties. Okay, and then I got another one of those kinds of books, although this one is a Blues Dream. And I really like blue. And I thought, you know, with all of that bright sunny stuff, I probably would want something to offset it. I know that there were more colors, but I think that they were all sold out. And so I wasn't able to get any, but that's okay. I'll just have to keep looking. These are quite pretty. Oops. I went a little too far. Okay. So that makes me happy there. I'm gonna do some of these. Oh yeah. So I started pulling these, opening these, and I was like, oh, there's not actually a thing here. So these are called Flower Diary, I guess. And so it's a bunch of sheets. Again, same kind of vibes, just, you know, that's one big sticker, which is fine. I like that the collage is done for me. And I honestly don't know what this paper is. It definitely has a different feel to it. I don't know how thick it would be in my journal, but we'll find out. So there's those. And then I got another one. So that was in the black, and I got it in brown as well. And I don't know. I know that they had some other colors too. I don't remember what. I think this was like one of the first things I put in my cart, and then those other things that I got like the whole set of was like, oh, might as well just stick it all in there, right? Just might as well stick it all in there. Okay, this is very exciting. These are full page stickers. And I don't want to rip that, but I don't see where it, oh, there it is. I said I couldn't see where it joins, but I don't want to rip it apart. Okay, we're going to rip it apart because I'm not going to sit here and mess with that. Okay, and I saved the majority of it. Yeah, because it's pretty. Okay. So it says the books in the pavilion. Not really sure what that means. But, so these are full page stickers. And I think there's 2 of each sheet. Yeah. And they had different themes. And I actually think I got more of these in my second order. I think I did. And that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure I got multiple types, like not just another one of these packs. But if I did get another one of these packs, that's okay, because then I don't have to feel afraid to use it. But I like it because I can tear pieces off and stick and layer and do all the things. So I'm excited for that. There goes that. Okay, last bit. Yay! So these are watercolor ink chapter. And there's 20 pages in each, or 20 pieces in each. So there's the red, like pinkish, and brown, orange, and blue, and like blackish, and then like purples and pinks, and like brown. So all kinds of fun stuff. And let's see. Be free. Be free. Okay. Ooh, so some of these are foiled. That's really cool. I did not expect that. Okay. And it's definitely, like, the words are definitely cut off, which I appreciate, because if it was too clear what it was saying, I would not be able to use it or pay attention to what I'm trying to do with it. So those are those brownish ones. I did not expect the foil. That just makes me so happy. So happy. Okay, and yes, we are going to kerplunk them into their little container. Kerplunk. Okay, next up is pink. And I think if something's just not really working for me, or I just don't really like how it feels or looks in my journal or whatnot, I can always give them to my daughters. Ah! Please hold. Okay, so please, I'm sorry about that. Please excuse me. I wasn't paying attention, and my my robot vacuum is under my desk, and I accidentally kicked it, and so it decided that it needed to empty. And try to talk to me. And now it's telling me that it's charging. So, whatever. Maybe it got knocked off the charger or something, and now it needs to do its charging thing. I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted by it, if something in this just doesn't seem to be working, like just for me in particular, I'm just really not liking how it goes, how it is. I have 2 daughters, and they would be thrilled to play with some pretty stickers. So I'd definitely be sharing with them some things. And I don't feel so bad sharing some of these things because, like I said, they are so inexpensive. Like this whole pack was probably like $2 or something. I don't mind sharing some of them because of that. Especially since they both love stickers and love their journals. And granted, when they put their stickers in their journals, it's everywhere. It's haphazard all over the place. But you know what? That's what makes them happy. So I'm just going to let them be. And I'm going to let them do it. So this is, oh, this is more gray. And the text is like white, which is really, really pretty. And then we've got all of the foil as well. So that's super pretty. Okay. Come on now. Only 2 more, guys. So these are the purplish ones. And I just mentioned that about, you know, my daughter because pink is not my thing. Pink is definitely my eldest daughter's thing. So she would absolutely go crazy for that pink pack. But this feels kind of like celestial. This would look really good. Where is it? This would look really good with that Starry Night stuff. Stargazer. Like that, I mean, that's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna have to put that together in my journal. Like how would I not? How would I not? So when I use my Stargazer stuff, I have to remember that I have these guys that I can use. It kind of looks like galaxies. Okay, and then the last one is right here. There you go. Okay, so here's the last one. Oh, those blues are so pretty. I love those blues. And then the silver foil. Okay. So that is everything, guys. That was so much. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know I haven't been as consistent lately. I am working on fixing that. And there's just been a lot of changes in the past year. So, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. So like I said, yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking with me over the last year. I know that I haven't been very consistent. I've had a lot of changes between responsibilities with my job and with my new position that I started last August. And then with my oldest starting kindergarten and all the things, and we're doing homeschooling and just so many things that we have going on that I really appreciate the support that you continue to show, and I'm going to do my best to be more consistent. I'm not going to be as frequent as I was before, but I am going to try to build up to being very consistent, very regular. Please bear with me. It'll take a little bit of time. Anyway, I hope you guys come back and check me out when I share some of the setup and how I'm starting to use all of this stuff in my journal. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.